Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
YouTube too.
I mean, what initially started was I started working on this album by myself, and I got it ready by myself, and I needed help facilitating it. Well,
who else better to call?
And it happened organically. You know what I mean? He didn't hit me up. I didn't hit him up. Like, he was already giving me advice. And then one day it was like, hey, man, this, 1 week it just worked smoother.
Right.
1 week it was just better. And it was like, hey, man, let's make this more formal. Well, I went down there and we recorded the whole 2 days I was there. We plotted. We shot amazing content, not only from my phone, if I do say so myself, but shout out Sebastian and Mass Bomb for filming for us and being a contributing member. And I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Let's just kind of break down that more off, like as far as what exactly was you going down there?
What's that mean?
What's the deal with you in street flavor? If you want to elaborate a little bit.
Well, so for y'all that don't know, Sonny sort of departed from the music game or the street flavor in about 07.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
He stayed around miscellaneously, and he did some stuff with Jelly, and then Charlie P and Blackfly, and
the ones that could get him
exactly
out the shadows for a minute.
Well, other than that, after that he retired.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the man had done made his mark for being independent.
Yeah,
you've made a hell of a fucking mark. Well, he retired, and by the grace of God or whoever you want to say, I guess I intrigued him enough to where he wanted to know more.
Yeah.
And we went down there and we worked, and there was a couple deals I was working out with like artists and some other stuff, and the wisdom I was given was so nonchalant, man. You know what I mean? Like, it was wisdom. Like, I didn't know it was wisdom until 30 minutes later when I was like, holy fuck. You know what I mean? Like, like, that's the answer.
Yeah.
And I mean, man, I go down there and they've made beats for me and stuff like that, but they haven't really been in full production other than working with, Lorenzo Cole's a full-time artist and he's worked on his albums and stuff, but they've never really partnered with anybody.
Lorenzo Cole, for those that don't know, need to look into him. That's Sonny Paradise's son.
Southern punk motherfucker.
He's also a co-producer for Street Flavor along with his dad, correct?
Oh, yeah. He produced Overnight Gimmick, put it that way.
Yeah, so the Leroy Big song that's out on YouTube now, Overnight Gimmick, is produced by Lorenzo Cole.
For Street Flavor.
For Street Flavor.
Yeah.
So
love that record.
Man, well, we go down there and, like, y'all know, like, I'm so much younger than y'all, and the reason I know a lot of shit is because I was a fan.
Right.
I was a childhood fan and shit. Yeah. So you get down there and I'm hearing shit that, like, goddamn, this sounds like an old Stack song from 2005, or damn, that sounds like a BG record. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it's just so fucking nostalgic. Like, it's to the point, like, I never looked at, like, because I could freestyle and stuff, and instrumentals weren't, like, sentimental.
Yeah.
But then there was a second that was like, God damn, dude, like, I really do get a chance to rap over the same shit that popped.
For sure.
With the same guy behind the board that made it pop.
And, like, looking through, like, there's pictures of Sonny all throughout, like, because when he started it, like, he was 17, 18.
Yeah.
Shout out, Sonny.
Motherfuckers want to be rappers.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a label exec.
Yeah. Sonny's like a fucking mob boss.
Yeah.
Watch you, man.
I rock with Sonny. I love Sonny.
So the first time that you and Sonny ever interacted, was it the night that we were all at D-Ray's for your studio session I went to with you, and then Jelly showed up and we did that interview with Sonny and Jelly and all that?
That was the first time we met in person.
But had you spoken before?
We DM'd, but it was so, like, my guard was so far up just because, like, I wasn't being as open with what I was doing with the album, and me and you had been working on stuff, and I was still plotting music videos that, not because of Sonny or anything, but just in general.
Lorenzo, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was just like a working man, that'd be cool, or hey, bro, that's hard. You know what I mean?
Lorenzo and you were the same age, right?
Close to you. I think it was one of those things where they were wanting you to kind of help Lorenzo with the social media style or like the video stuff.
Chad ain't built like that.
Oh yeah, well,
like help, like just doing like.
Well, the thing with Cole is like Cole's naturally a quiet guy, man. And like I've talked to this dude, and he's a year younger than me, so we're both the youngest around. Well, motherfucker's a firefighter. He's a EMT. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He was in the Air Force.
Okay.
I mean, and
He's done a lot.
he plays 7 different fucking instruments, and it's just like, I mean, damn, bro, like, I don't know how to do shit.
Why does he hang out with you?
Exactly. Like, I'm, like, you know what I mean? Like,
He said you lost me at 7 different instruments.
that's what I'm saying, man. And I'm fucking like, dude, if you could just, like, because he's naturally a quiet guy. If you talk to him.
That's why he. But see, you fill in that void that he may do all this other stuff, but he doesn't maybe necessarily.
You're going to be good
possess
for his personality.
The entertainment
Right.
personality qualities that you have, and that's a big chunk, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why that.
But he needs to learn from that. Lorenzo needs to
For
learn
sure,
from that.
yeah, and y'all can learn from each other.
Well, and he already, like, in chat could see, like,
Maybe he could teach you how to play the triangle or something.
no, well, to be honest with you, I'm learning how to play the piano.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, I mean, like, legit, like,
That's
no
dope.
bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
I want to come in here and play some Dan Fogelberg.
dude, you can already hit records. Why not be able to learn how to play the piano?
Talk
and
your
then-
shit, Chad.
Yeah, dude.
Talk your shit, Chad. Can't be honest with you. I learned how to play the piano. There's one thing I'm doing with it.
What's that?
Once a week, I'll go to the mall and just play the piano.
In the mall?
Fuck yeah.
I'm with it.
What are you gonna do? Kick me out? It sounds
There's
amazing.
a kid out here that plays violin at Target.
Fuck him.
He's unbelievable.
Damn.
And he takes requests, so it ain't no bullshit. Ain't like he's just playing.
Oh
some
yeah,
mouse
I
beat.
need
I'm
to.
still tipping by Paul Wall on violin.
So
And that's what. So like, even in that tip, man, that's one cool thing about Sonny. Like we were sitting there. I was writing something to some instrumental, or they were playing something, right? Sonny goes, "You can cut any music that's ever been created and put it out as your own." Like, think about that. Obviously, us as rappers, we don't think about, but like, dude, the technicalities of the music industry are fucking crazy.
yeah, it's a web full of bullshit.
Fuck yeah, man. Like,
What's funny to me though is that you're 22 years of age, and when I'm a lot older than that. But when I was 22 years of age, there's nobody I would have rather have been affiliated with in my career than Sunny Paradise.
Yeah, I mean,
Now I had the luxury of I've been to Street Flavor as an artist, but not as like their artist. You follow what I'm saying?
right.
But Sonny's always showed love without any transactions. It ain't because I spent a bag with him or some shit. Like he's always fucked with me,
Right.
and he's never stopped. So watching Leroy lean towards Street Flavor and make those moves, man, is no foul here.
no, and we're going to support it regardless. I mean,
Fuck yeah, that's how we all are.
He had a lot of opportunities, so it's one of those things. You know, it's just kind of one of those situations where you have to kind of look at it from a standpoint of where do you feel like you want to. Where's your gut telling you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think one of the big reasons was like Sonny made it paramount to tell, like, dude, you are the creative. He's like, bro, like, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Like he tells me what I need to hear.
Yeah.
Whether all the time, like, hey man, you know, there's been a couple of times, like, I mean, a legit maybe 2 times where he's looked at me and said, damn man, that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, when he looks at you and tells you it ain't,
No, he ain't done that yet.
when he does,
but
don't
he-
argue with him.
On the video,
No.
on the
Just listen to him.
on the video that I edited for Leroy's in the car with Sonny. You can see it. We'll put the link in the description for the video. And he's talking about, what do you think of the music? He said it's good. He said it's not there yet. And Leroy went, he goes, it will get there.
Yeah, you
Because he
ain't
was saying
used
it's
to
not
hearing
there.
that shit.
But he was, but that's good. That's dope though, because that's what you need to hear. And it's not a shot at you.
No.
It's just saying that he knows where you can get to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker drew the blueprints to this shit.
Well, see, and I think the one of the big advantages I have is I know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not completely blind to, like, hey man, it fucking works. Like, fucking,
No,
and,
yeah.
and there's other things, like, he just keeps it real, man. Everything he knows about, he's not going to be fucking shut up about. Like, because he knows it. And he knows it to be fucking true. He's living off of it because it's fucking true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, going back to the social media shit. just them watching and stuff. Every time I do a live or whatever, good live, man. You know what I mean? Like, damn, dude, that's great. Like, fucking, like, it's just, and it's another thing, like, and he never came out and said this, but, like, there's no universe where Sunny Paradise fucking needs me.
Right.
There's no, you know, I mean, the social media shit's cool, but that bed's already been made.
Right.
You know, and
he's retired.
Yeah, he's retired.
He came out of retirement.
The golden years.
Yeah.
This is a golden girl. This is an old woman.
Well, for whatever reason, he thinks he can run it back.
And let me tell you,
So
hey,
give him the fucking ball, let him drill.
fuck, dude, that mean old fucker Rottweiler. That's all he is. He's about a 10-year-old Rottweiler now.
We fucking love
and he
Sunny
can't
Paradise.
see out of his left eye, but he'll bite anything that motions. Boy, God,
That's who sent me this shirt.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Sonny, shout out to Lorenzo, shout out to Street Flavor.
Shout out Southern Punk.
Shout out Southern Punk. We
rocks with them.
Shout out Larry Love. I met Papa Sonny, goddamn legend.
That's
This
awesome.
These are.
So
I don't know these folks.
people wondering wondering about your solo project. Can you shine any light about?
Yeah, what does that mean as far as a timeline?
Yeah,
Early
you have-
2022.
Okay.
Cool. First quarter.
So a lot of the stuff that you've
Great.
been hearing, because Leroy's got a lot of music right now.
That's
unreleased.
So my question was going to be just what's next? Is that the album?
So,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Solo album. So solo album will be next, and he's got a lot of material done. But I just wanted to kind of clear that up, and for y'all to kind of understand kind of what's going on with everything, because we're all still a family. We're all still
Absolutely.
just because he's doing a different.
We just getting started.
Yeah, we're all just getting
Yeah.
started, man.
Well,
So
and
I just wanted you to shed light on that.
Well, yeah, and the summary of it is I met every one of these fellas halfway through. Like, the whole album was written, we were halfway through production.
Mm-hmm.
When I say we, I mean I was halfway through it all.
Yeah.
Shout out Stoner, shout out Doug.
Yeah.
Y'all came through, it was a camaraderie and an instant friendship built, and then I started getting pointers on how to finish it. Lex linked me up with Lil White.
Yeah.
Shout out White.
And it's to the point, like, man, by the grace of God, I can cover and live off of my first two albums.
Yeah.
With that being said, I went to fucking work.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
That I've said for sure like 30 times.
I went to work.
Yeah.
And I mean, with unreleased music, I've got triple my existing catalog.
Absolutely, you do. Yeah.
You know, and
1,000%.
now
Just
it's
keep going, dude.
exactly. Well, see, now it's time. Like, I got the facilitator. I got the Bear Bryant of the business shit.
Right.
But with that said,
Yeah.
cocksucking
No,
mother.
just go with it. It's fine.
And he's back in the saddle with beats, man. You can see it on the vlog, little
I saw
shit.
it. I saw it. I got to see some of this footage before we started tonight, and
Fucking hate y'all.
we're excited about it, man. Just
man.
run with it, but listen.
For sure.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's the main thing, man. The main thing is
So
is
let's pause and ask the viewers and listeners how many times have I asked Leroy to stay in the frame of the camera. There you go, buddy.
boom.
Just listen, Leroy. Listen to old Sonny. He knows what he's doing. But I'm anxious for him to prove it again that he does know what he's doing, because I have full fucking faith in him. He could take any fucking piece of shit like you and mold him into gold.
That's one.
Oh man. So yeah,
Nah.
shout out Sonny, shout out Street Flavor.
Exactly that.
But I wanted to get that on the podcast and on an interview style clip, just to kind of
And shout out to
Fill
anybody
in.
else that's supposed to
Yeah.
be part of that conversation.